I will give you a 3 count. I'm trying to find. Hold on 1 second. There he is. Get rid of him. 3, 2, 1. Hitting the button. Please enjoy hitting your button now. Right
Three,
meow.
two, one. Meow?
Right meow.
Meow.
Right meow.
Meow. Hello, summoners.
Hello.
Welcome to another pulse pounding,
Oh yeah.
lightning inducing, tower ascending episode
There
of
it is.
A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. Summoner's War. Summoner's War.
I will not be censored.
I am the incensed Aztec Olmec. Hot today. Got some ranting to do. But it
Rants.
wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the mellow, cool, calm, collected, also buffed,
But censored.
Lightstar 777 with me.
What is
That
up,
guy.
fellow summoner?
It's that guy.
You are all
It's
doing
Lightstar.
well. Aztec, how you doing, bud? Before we kick off a long rant tonight.
You know when Mario picks a fire flower and he just gets just gets the power up, gets the. That's how I feel today. I had my coffee. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new coffee junkie. If y'all didn't know, put in our Discord any good coffee beans.
He's got the shake.
You know,
if you got beans,
I haven't got the shakes yet.
He will. He can quit anytime.
But
I want to say that. I want to make sure you know that Aztec doesn't need the coffee.
see, I'm super mellow anyway. But now with coffee, I'm like actually awake and alive. But I want to give a big shout out to.
So what you're saying is, you go from one extreme
to the other,
Absolutely. And you have ended up at normal human.
Yes. So I want to give a big shout out to Naphog. He was asking when the stream was tonight, and I said, "Yo, it's on Lightstar 777 Gaming." And if you're watching on, YouTube, they censored your name, dude.
Will not be censored.
They censored Lightstar
Except this one time, apparently.
777 Gaming. The gaming in Lightstar 777 Gaming is what they censored. Come to us, you are on point. Good job on that. But censorship is the topic of the day.
I mean,
there is a
let's even talk about what part of that it is. It's a gummy. What vulgarity comes from gummy?
no idea. But we got patch notes. We got a
gummy.
We got a fire on MiHoYo and Genshin Impact. We have.
We want our video and our podcast to get censored by them this week. So
why would we want that? Why?
I'm gonna make sure I tag both of them just to see.
We want that. Magic Knights got buffed. So happy.
We're gonna get into that.
We are.
I mean, finally you have a Lapis. So
yes,
good you have that.
Good thing I have Lapis. So happy to have Lapis. So happy. But yeah, and a big question. The question started out with my wife. Her gamer tag is Leo and Danny after her cats. Who she wanted to know. We kept talking about the unfair bear and she was like, and she plays the game, but she doesn't know all the slang. She was like, what the heck is the unfair bear? Wind panda or whatever. She wanted to know why we call it the unfair bear. So we could.
The unfair bear can solo so many teams.
Yep.
You have like a really good arena team. That the unfair bear might be able to solo it, and I mean, and not even that hard. Like he heals way too fast. He moves too fast. He gets far too many. His
passive is
violent procs.
Ridiculous.
I mean, everything about him is just designed to torment you. So,
but his passive is awesome. I think he scales off defense in his passive, so his damage scales off his defense.
I'm gonna pull him up,
and
so we can actually talk about him.
Actually damages you when you attack him. So just unfair. He's just unfair. The unfair bear.
So he raises defense in guild content, so that doesn't help. His passive attack bar increases by 20% whenever you are attacked. Your attacks will inflict additional damage that is proportionate to your defense whenever you attack. And when fully leveled up, he's getting an extra 35% attack damage from that.
Yep.
And because that's a passive, that's just your normal damage. So he's doing like an extra 35% damage. His S2 removes harmful effects cast on yourself and counters attack for 2 turns when attacked, and recovers 15% of the HP of all allies in each turn for the next 2 turns. And then he attacks 3 times with each strike having a 30% to decrease attacks target's defense for 2 turns. So that is why he is the unfair bear.
That is why he is the unfair bear. But I want to go over what your favorite piece of Summoner's War slang is, because we have the unfair bear, we got CCs, we got procking, we got our own, well, every game does, but we got our own Summoner's War language. But I want to know what your favorite part of the Summoner's War slang, because I mean anyone, and this is how I catch people that play, because I hear the slang, walking down the street, or of course at the meetup, it's gonna be just complete, slang all over the place, slang city, because everyone there in one place actually plays and speaks the Summoner's War language. So what's your favorite piece of SW slang?
I mean, I like. I have to say probably violent proc is my favorite bit of Glimmer, only because when thinking about other games, like they'll say extra turns or anything, but Come To Us was like, what should we name the runes that let people get extra turns? Violent. They are violent runes. And then giving birth to the thing that we're going to talk about, like in the game forevermore, is a violent proc. I mean, that's just funny to me. I don't know why. Like, they could have done like extra turns. They could have been like, I mean, they could have named it so many other things, but my brain won't even let me explore a possibility that's not a violent proc anymore. So
I mean, there's so much slang, Nat 5, CCs, I mean, there's just so much. I mean, Nat 5s or
I feel like CC is universal to a lot of games. So.
Yeah, crowd control.
Because like
definitely.
CC is, very standard concept. And like, in most gacha games, you have some type of rarity level that levels up by star levels. I mean, a lot of games have like the star rank ups, so I don't know.
S rank.
What about
R
you?
Rank. I don't know. It has unfair bears up there, bro. It just kind of is, man. It's up there, man. I definitely like just that term for the good old Wind Panda. Maybe I'll pull him. Who knows? But yeah, that has to be my favorite one. Is definitely the unfair bear. Absolutely,
that is a good one.
But yeah, we definitely want to definitely big shout out to Napog. Just want to know, because we are streaming later, around 8 p.m. EST. So he wanted to know and catch your stream and check us out. So big shout out to you.
Know if you're watching our stream.
Also, we had a very, very generous. Big shout out to Cheap Kage. Looks like he's back in action.
Cheap Kage.
So.
Oh yeah. Missed that cat.
But yeah, definitely. But there was one. Here we go. Nope. Who was it? One of our Discorderlies left you a. Here we go. E-Dubs. Yay. E-Dub was nice enough to send us a link to the video from F2P Player. The formidable and fast solo raid team. We will definitely put this in all of our channels for Discord, because this is absolutely vital information if you're going to make your 3 teams for, raid and such like that. We'll
Raid Shadow Legends?
No. Raid Shadow Legends. No, we're not.
It is sponsored. No, we're not.
Right, we're not sponsored by them or anything. We just apparently every other content creator in the world is, but I don't know if we'll jump on that train. Who knows? But definitely want to thank Edub for we will check out that video. We will watch and discuss probably next week. But I definitely want to get into the patch notes. I was super happy because pretty much all the units that are getting buffs I have, and let's go. I'm a happy camper for once. So do you want to do patch notes, or do you want to do the comedy central that is Genshin and the Miyoho versus Mihoyo? Your dealer's
You know what?
choice.
Let's do the calmer thing first and talk
Awesome.
about the patch. But your thing has stopped on my end, so can you reset it?
Sure. On Discord?
Yeah. 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 Well, it's just gone from bad to worse, people.
Oh yeah.
So it says that you've stopped. There
Good.
we go. Now it's so beautiful. Monster skill balancing.
Yes.
We've got it.
Excellent. Thank
got
you.
it.
But yes,
Thank
patch
you.
notes. Patch
Patch.
So, notes.
It's like shots. Patch.
Yep.
Patch.
Yes.
Patch.
Finally. Sekhmet gets some love. Yay! So,
Hey, you know what? We all loved Sekhmet. I know
We
everybody was on board with me on that one.
she's getting
I know I wasn't the only one to build her.
base speed buff. Yay! We have to call her Speedmet now instead of Suckmet. I am the Flash. Anyway, but yes, we are happy. Also, looks like all of the archangels are getting buffed, especially the fire one, which is great. Continuous damage for 3 turns as of now. However, to be attacks the enemy with flames of punishment, decreasing the defense with 1 turn with a 50% chance, inflicting continuous damage, and the damage scales according to your defense. Excellent. So they are. I would definitely need your help in explaining the buff for Wusa. You didn't think any of your boys are getting buffed, huh? Well, your boy is getting buffed. Mountain's power.
Well, I mean, we should also talk about the Wind Mage then. Because
yes.
they also got buffed.
Got some love. Yes.
Let me just find it here
Sure.
on the list for Pioneer. Here we are. So water, healing breeze, awaken. Effect added, it decreases the cooldown time of healing breeze by 1 term if there are no harmful effects to remove from the target ally. So you keep doing you, and I will go pull him up so we can
okay
see. So the skill they are talking about,
Mountain's power. They had changed the effect and used to inflict damage proportionate to your max HP, but now it's the damage which is 20% of your max HP.
Interesting.
I
mean, I suppose that gives you a more tangible way of looking at it rather than ambiguous damage potential.
Okay, that's good. Good. And you said Wind Mage, right? Wind Mage.
So, let's see. So their secret book, the passive that they did, they have added or they changed. So it was that increased your attack power by 5% each whenever you attack an enemy,
right,
and 5% more whenever the attack lands as a critical hit. Attack power can be increased up to 500%. Now it will be that it increases your attack power and defense by 10% each, up to 300% whenever an ally attacks the enemy. So if you go with a team that is heavily fortified for, turn cycling,
Right.
I don't know if maybe, yeah, if you're like me and you have Sylvia, you are getting 10% every time somebody goes, or a twins team, or anything like that. So while the overall cap is different, I think that is pretty awesome because you're getting a bigger buff, you're getting an attack power and a defense buff, and you are getting, um, yeah, you're getting it quicker, way quicker. Because
Excellent.
instead of it having to be on your turn, it is all three. So,
Excellent. Very cool. Hey, Lightstar, who fed their lapis?
you did.
Me. I fed my lapis, and guess what?
And in terms of Magic Knights, I chose a Barbarian King over Lynette, the Dark Magic Knight, because I am dumb.
You're not dumb. We we all
So dumb.
we all we all make decisions. Now, I mean, who's to say that the water barbarian king, who's honestly a really good unit, would But
Mhm.
anyway, Lapis, Lynette, Dark Magic Knight, Water Magic Knight, getting buffs. If you are lucky to have Lynette, I actually pulled her from an LND scroll, and I got her from that Hall of Heroes that Lightstar mentioned. So yeah, they're getting buffs. The gravity shot, which I love, it's one of my favorite attacks, is getting a reduction in the cooldown, which is great. So you can use it more often. And let's check out what's going on with Lynette. I mean, with Lapis. See, when you feed your Lapis, you
There's
forget
a
all
lot.
about her. But when you summon her
Well,
again, you remember.
they're increasing her chance to stun. So like with the arrow of water, it used to be a 15% chance to stun the enemy,
Yeah, now it's a
increasing according
70%. Ooh,
to defense. Now it's 70%
excellent.
and increases by 50% if the target is under inability effects. So, I mean, that's pretty good because, you could be running Lapis on Despair,
Yep.
which is a pretty popular build, and feeding into your own damage potential. So,
Fun fact: that monster that we can never get again, Fami, got a buff too. Well, the whole Magic Knight, I'm sorry, Magic Archer family got a buff, including Fami, that monster we can't get anymore. Anymore. Fami got a buff. Yay. Yay. Anyway, but back to units we can actually pull. Very cool. Your let's see, Valkyries stats. Oh yeah, all of the archangels. Let's see. Oh, good. Yep, speed buff for all the archangels. Unawakened 99, awakened from 95 to 100. Excellent, 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 excellent.
I also like that the Invincibility Priest, Epicon Priest,
Yes,
is getting their leader skill changed to a 20% speed lead. I mean,
yes.
that's
Chloe,
pretty significant.
dig your Chloes out of the SDF, your Storage Defense Force, because she is super useful now. And you can pair her with the good old Wind Valkyrie. I know it's Valkyrija, but Valkyrie. just because we
Or
both know what
just
we're talking
Valkyrie.
about. Wind
What's
Valkyrie,
up?
actually, let's see, gets a buff to Soul Reaper, attacks enemy target to inflict damage, becomes invincible for one turn, and resets the cooldown of Sword of Discharge if the enemy is finito, is removed from the board, as I like to say. Excellent, very cool. I'm happy for these buffs. I like all of the units that are getting stuff, so I'm cool. I'm good with it. All
I
right.
mean, I'm kind of sad for the Onimusha that got their damage just decreased by
They
19%.
this is
Oh,
probably
vicious.
this is what the second nerf to at least the fire oni. Come on.
They're too powerful, is what we say in the biz.
I hear
Too
that.
powerful.
Hey, lights.
Um,
Hmm.
d- no, yeah, you lead me into it. It's gonna be fine. We're
Hey,
gonna be fine.
hey, Lightstar. Do you like Summoner's War?
I do.
I do too. Not because I just do. I just like Summoner's War. Sometimes you play games you actually like.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
and of course, as gamers, we play other games, and I'm just gonna get to it about the Comedy Central comedy show that's happening between Genshin Impact with the fan base. I mean, you sent me a video about MiHoYo censoring players that want to voice their opinion. So they
Yep.
have.
If you offer constructive criticism, they offer you to get off their social media.
I'm gonna need you to get all the way off of my
All
back
the way off their social media
about
about that. Yep.
anything that we do.
Yep.
So
That's pretty much what they said.
I like literally, but I think blame is on both sides at this point. It is.
Okay,
And hear me out.
no,
Hear me out.
I don't know that I can before I
Okay.
jump into that. I mean, I honestly, you know, we know for a fact this company has made over $1 billion, right?
Right.
In 1 year of the game, over $1 billion.
Yes.
Now, your operating expenses, let's even just pie in the sky and say that's a quarter of that.
Okay.
That's still an obnoxious amount, $750 million, and you don't do like. And I'm sorry, like as much as I love that game, it would almost serve them right if the entire game collapses under this, because
Really.
because here's the thing, every single video game, everyone should understand that you have to take care of your players. And I get it. From that video, I get it, because they don't care. They don't care if the free-to-play players don't play anymore. And the whales aren't going to stop playing the game that they've invested in. So there's the rub that, you have the people who are too invested to stop, who are dictating the fact that the company can just be like, well, that's fine. You're complaining. We don't want to hear it at all. That's not what we're about. And we're not giving you like not even a 10 pull. Like, it would have done them nothing. Like, at the amount of chances to, get to pity in that game, that you would need what, 9, 10 pulls to guarantee a 5-star. Like, even at that rate, it would have cost them like nothing to give us 10 summons. And what, you have a 7-day login event that gives you 2 summons, I think? That's just ridiculous. That is like, shouldn't you be celebrating? Like, and I mean, and people dog come to us all the time. And again, I am not going to say that they are perfect either, but I mean, their last events have been slapped. I mean, you had the 7-year scrolls, you had the entire timeline of everything that's happened in the game that gave you like 12 legend runes. You got so many scrolls and everything else. I mean, even just recently there was another 75 scrolls they gave us just because, you know Aztec.
Definitely here.
Hold.
So
Oh, okay. You were just, because I can't see you, because all I see is spinning blue boxes. So,
Oh.
I can't tell if you're listening.
Well, that would that would be good to know, so I can.
Oh,
fix that.
I messaged you. I messaged you.
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
So let me fix that so that you may see I.
But I mean, you get where I'm coming from, right? I mean, like, I get that it was, that it is a 7-year, stream
Good?
versus a, yep, you're good.
Okay.
Versus like the first year. But I mean, again, if your first year was that successful, that we're talking profit of 750 million on a gacha game in the first year, you'd think you'd be like, you know what? we ought to show these players some awful big love for giving us such a great first year and keep them for the long run. I mean, if you did this event right and if you treated the players right, you were going to get more people to spend money in your game. Guaranteed. Because like the longer your game's out there,
Hmm.
the longer like the more likely people are going to be to like, give you some money every now and then be like, "You know what? You bring up a fine point. I'll buy a pack every now and then." I mean, again, like you and I in the beginning, we were very free to play. We were
Yes.
so free to play. It used to be a thing that we would literally talk to each other about, like, "Hey, man, I'm going to get a pack because it's Christmas time,"
Nope.
and that was it because it was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
guaranteed 5 star. And we were like, "Oh, well, this will be our once a year treat to ourselves playing this game." Right?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
and that was just because we'd been playing for a while and we were enjoying the game. But like Genshin is like completely like, we do not care what you have to say. We do not care. You get 2 summons and please log in for the 7 days to get them because we want you to waste your time here while we're pissing you off.
A couple of agreements and disagreements, but thank you. That's exactly what I want. Dialogue, discourse
Ooh,
about
Straba.
and I definitely wanted to get your opinion on the whole situation. MiHoYo knows this. They have a what they make Honkai the Third, and if you notice, they have showered their players with all types of anniversary events. So MiHoYo, now hear me out because I have a lot of the stuff I agree with. Some
Much like
that
Frasier, I'm listening.
awesome. Anyway, this is totally different from the Elite Dangerous issue because one, the game works. Two, they said this is what you're getting. Moonchase Festival. You're getting this. They didn't overpromise anything. They're saying this is exactly what you're getting. You know, three, console games don't usually give out anything for their anniversaries. Spider-Man's been out for how long? Great game. I love the game. They have updates whenever.
But it's not a gotcha game.
This is
It's
true.
not a gotcha game.
It's not a gotcha game.
And like again, I feel like gotcha games operate on a completely different mechanic than other games.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
just saying, if I spend $80 to buy a game on Xbox or PlayStation, I'm buying pretty much a complete game experience that I could invest hundreds of hours in
Right.
at my leisure, and they might have an expansion someday for $30 and I can decide if I think it's worth it to
Right.
get it or not. Like, that is a standalone experience. It is not something where you are playing with other players. You're not gambling every time to try and like get Spider-Man, like
Right.
Spider-Man. It's just, it's just you.
Now,
It is
this is
just
new. This
you.
is breaking news. This just happened as of today. MiHoYo actually, I guess I mean, obviously, on Sunday there's going to be the 2.2, live stream or what have you. Also, as of today, in the other side of the world, they've released some more anniversary rewards, and plus, during Moonchase, it's actually mandatory for you to pick up all the chests. So you get your
But
prevos in there.
but it's an active event. You have to go and get that.
Yeah,
Like, this is the thing about anniversary events, and this kind of is a little bit of a gripe about, Come To Us
okay,
and their mechanic is, I don't like, if you're going to give me a reward, don't make it expire. Don't make me jump through hoops. Like, if you're giving
I
me
literally
something,
jumped
I
through
shouldn't
hoops
have
to
to
get to my
I
primos.
shouldn't have to go and be like, "Oh wait, I completed my 10 quests. I
Yeah,
completed all my daily stuff." Click. Yes, I would like the things I've earned now. Please give them to me now that I have not only earned them, but also went to the page and scrolled to click on one button for you to give me what I've already earned, what you've told
so
me I've already earned.
breaking news. I just want to But yes, as of the 30th of September, we're in other parts of the world. It's already the 30th. We are getting more anniversary rewards. Of course, there's a caveat because there wouldn't be a story. I think 400 Primo Gems and some 1 year musical themed wings to hang glider to float around it. However, of course, this comes with a caveat because this glider set was teased beforehand. It was supposed to be a part of a $30 pack, which included the glider, some Prima Gems, some other stuff. So now they're giving it to the whole
it was
fan.
400 Primo Gems.
I think it was 1,000. To be honest.
I'm just putting it out there. It was probably exactly 400.
But this is the first of 4 emails that we're expecting to get, probably in consecutive days, with new rewards. So MiHoYo heard you. Maybe getting their rating dropped and rating bombed in the Google Play Store and the iOS Store. Really changed their tune. I don't know. Who knows what was the actual motivating for it? Honestly, I think MiHoYo kind of knows what they're doing. They know once they start rerunning units like Ganyu and Hu Tao for Halloween and such like that, they're going to get a lot of the player base back. No one's really going to remember what happened in September, when it's October and November.
Remember? Do you remember?
Sing it.
21st day of September.
Yo.
Anyway,
so they definitely heard us. And this is like, of course, I think the one that broke the story was Asian Guy Stream. Shout out to you because obviously he's over on the other hemispheres. So, the 30th came early for him. So, MiHoYo, at this point in time, it's Wednesday evening EST. Go ahead.
And I know we're supposed to be talking about Summoner's War, and maybe this will be the last rant about this before we move back to it. But
definitely.
But it's also about, like, think how many exclusive banners. Like, they have so many now,
right,
that you can't possibly have. Like, there's literally nothing you can do to have every single banner for the length of time they will in a calendar year now.
Right.
It's just there's too much. Like, and I really wish they would start putting some of their lesser characters, so to speak, into the normal banner then.
Definitely. Would you like me to watch me awaken my Zyros?
I would love it if it wasn't giving me those spinny boxes on you again.
Again? Comedy Central.
I can't believe you haven't awoken your Zyros. My Zyros is he's 6-starred.
You know what? I'm gonna awaken and 6-star
awakened him and he is fully leveled up, and he is on the cusp of going into the Storage Defense Force. I mean, that's how far we've journeyed together.
Now, I am going to do exactly that.
Put him into the Storage Defense Force?
Nice. Oh, no, I'm going to awaken and 6-star him. Because I got a show to do. And what's cooler than 6-starring than awakening things?
Right.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to awaken him. I'm not going to 6-star him because I'm sure, 150% sure, there's something I need to 6-star that has a higher priority than Super RTA Zyros. But I'm going to hold off on 6-starring him. But yes, he is awakened. He is named. He is going to stay on screen for a little while and hang out. Hang out. Buffs for my Magic Knights. Happy kid. Happy kid. Excellent.
While you were doing that, then
yes.
I will just say, doesn't feel like enough.
Okay. Hopefully they will change your mind. No, I totally get it, but I am kind of invested in this story, so I'm not gonna be. I mean, and I just hit AR-51. Go me.
See,
So
I love the game.
yeah,
I absolutely love the game, but that's the problem. It's, you know, I don't know. You don't want to be completely disrespected, you know?
I hear you,
Just
but
just partially disrespected.
well, there's hope. Let's put it this way: everyone inhale the hopium and the copium, and let us pray that you know we'll get some awesome reward. You never know. There's let's put it this way: there's hope around the corner. It's close. It says early as tomorrow. Anyway,
We shall see.
yeah, right.
We shall see. All I will say is, if like there was one quality of life of improvement in Summoner's War,
Mm-hmm.
what would you want? Like, if there's just one pie in the sky thing that you think would make life so much better for you in Summoner's War, what would you pick? I know what I would pick.
That's tough. I don't know. I would.
I know.
I okay. What would be wonderful? I know this is a long, and I think honestly, I think they did start to address it. Is just drop rates, in and whenever you get something in an event, it is shipped to you via FedEx, via Elia FedEx, or whatever they use in Summoner's War, right to your inbox. See, event, inbox. Not
See,
far, but not far away.
But see, not even the inbox, because you give me a week. You give me a week, really? Like, if I don't pay attention to what's in my mailbox because I'm actually playing the game, you're gonna punish me? Rude. Very rude. Rude.
What is yours? Those would be my two. I mean, we all need legendary runes, so increase those drop rates, man. That's it.
So I mean, I don't hate the drop rates. I hate I mean, if I could pick two, and this is no particular order,
Right.
it would be if I get a rune from a pack or an event, or like the guild shop, like the legendary runes,
Okay.
make it impossible for me to get a flat 4 and 6 slot rune, or 2 if it's not speed.
Preach.
And then the second and more important thing would be the thing that I will always fall on my sword for, which is I am sick of having to go and click in the event and then be like, oh, now that I've clicked on the event, now I can actually go and, collect my rewards that I've worked so hard to be eligible for. Because, heaven forbid, I do the event and I just get the prizes,
Yeah.
It's just an unnecessary step that, and I get it. All of these things are just so you spend time in the game. I know. Be over here ranting.
That's good. That's why we're here. We rant for the people that
See?
cannot.
Look at this look at it! Why? I would build this rune, but you gave me a flat 4-slot legendary with 6 speed, 8 attack.
You know what's funny?
You gave that to me
on
to
purpose.
Curse me.
On purpose. As soon as you said it, you pulled it. That is hateful. Proof positive, literally, hateful. Of why we need changes. But yes, I agree. It should not be a flat, useless rune. or just give me the blue mana for it. You know, just all right, you just here.
Lamana?
Here's the mana. We're not even gonna let you see the nonsense that this rune was.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice too.
Summon the
Out
clock.
of sight, out of mind. It is. And just because of what you said, I want to do something here on stream.
Okay, what's up?
For funsies. I just have to scroll a little bit.
Tell me what you want. What are you?
I'm gonna let you see it.
Yeah, might as well.
Do you see what we are doing?
Yes. She's got buffed and she's getting 6
There you go, Sekhmet. All right, coming out of the SDF.
Sekhmet. Speed Met. Getting a speed buff. Sekhmet.
Right.
All right, having too much fun
I
over
do
here.
have a legendary. I know, right? I do have a legendary scroll, so we are guaranteeing lightning today.
I'm guaranteeing lightning just because I am the Aztec Olmec, and that is the Lightstar 777 with me.
Right?
Now, I have a question. Is there anything in the scam stones? Anything of interest? In the exclusive summoning stones?
I mean, I would want the Chiwu. I want Chiwu. But he's sitting between two
nestled
things
between
I have.
two
And
cookies.
I know
that you
how
have.
my luck works. And I know for a fact that this would be the time I get a 5-star out of the exclusive summoning stones. And they would punish me.
So 2 weeks I'm shooting for because I see oracles. Sierra is in 2 weeks.
And I have all 3 of those, so
I do not.
That will not be a week.
I do not.
Actually next week, I mean I wouldn't mind the Chung Pung, but again, he's
nestled between 2 cookies you have already.
He's between 2 ferns, basically, yeah.
Between 2 ferns. Oh, big shout out to you, Lightstar, for putting me on to
hey,
everybody.
Co-op 53
cool.
Just said GZ Dragon Aztec.
Oh, thank you.
And
appreciate
make
it.
him dominant, and already got a little buff. Yeah, you know what? I definitely do need that. Thank you, Copton. Also, thank you for the follow earlier.
Absolutely
appreciate it, man. And love that you are hanging out with us today.
And you just made it for Summon the Clock.
I hope you got a lot out of rant about Genshin O'Clock. That was a good hour.
I'm so happy that the game it's still going on and it works. The game works.
Damn. Right.
But anyway, enough about that. It's all about Summoner's War and Summon the Clock. I got my summoning hat on today. I did not have it on this last week, but it is here. I have some mysticals to roll. You will. That I guarantee. I guarantee. Anyway. Before we summon, anything else you want to get off your chest? Anything else we should know about that's going on in Lightstar 77 land? 777 land.
Yeah, I need all those 7s.
You do.
Thank you. Co-op likes a good rant. He's going to fit in fine here. No,
yes, he is.
I'm good. Wait, what? So some friends of mine downloaded Destiny 2 on the Xbox because it's on Game Pass, and I was reminded of how silly they are now that they those days when we used to play. Yeah,
we used to rock some Destiny 1 from OG Destiny. Me and you had the Fire Hammer of Thor, and I had this sneaky the hunter fire gun thing. Anyway, that's way back. That's way back. What was Destiny? 2015? 2014?
Oh, at least.
OG Destiny.
Say probably. I'm gonna find out.
I remember. I actually have a brain and remember things. But yes, it was definitely 2014, 2015. It was a switch between PS3 to PS4. Way back, jumped. But yeah, we used to rock that a lot. The Thorn. Remember the Thorn? Remember that quest
I
where we
do
had to
remember the Thorn.
get the kills with the dark weapons?
2014.
See, there you go.
Yep.
2014, 2015. But the Thorn, remember that? It's
And I
probably
mean, and
it's
you
probably still
probably
on my
don't
fit.
believe it, but we were both 14 when we were playing that game.
Yep,
Wink.
permanent wink.
All right.
Anyway, it's all about Summoner's War. Destiny is in the back burner.
Warming up these summon fingers.
Spirit fingers.
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. All right. I'm sorry.
Don't ever apologize. All right.
I regret the things I said when I was hungry.
Now, we are summoning. Summon. All right, I got to count it down, right? Because that's how we do.
Yeah, you do.
At a Monster Rancher's Guide to
Yeah,
Summoner's War, we have to count it down.
Ooh.
So I'm going to count it down. 3,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Oh, well.
1.
Oh, my.
Oh
my God.
Summon.
All right.
13.
Spirit fingers are not.
I am
We're not
going
feeling
to.
it yet.
I'm going to pop 13 scrolls because I am born on May 13th, and 13 has always been my lucky number.
And what day of the week was that? Oh, it was a Friday.
Friday the 3rd. Yep. Friday the 13th.
Okay, now I'm going to do 3 wind scrolls because I'm totally going to get the unfair bear. Here we go on the 3rd one. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll just wait till you're near the end. You tell me, and then I'll hit the guaranteed lightning button and get a 4-star.
If you can believe,
You know what that is? Optimism.
Aztec Olmec has not gotten lighting yet. This is
Shocking.
almost unprecedented.
I love presents. I hate when I'm unpresented.
And of course, your boy comes through in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gets another fire chakram because we need skill ups. See, lightning-tastic with three to go. Got some lightning today. Some good lightning, not like seriously. Like who doesn't want skill ups for their fire chakram?
Ooh. All right, I'm doing my guaranteed lightning.
Yep.
All right, here's my 4-star. What are we getting?
She got a buff.
Knight.
She got a buff though. You're good.
Yeah, but she's in my storage defense force already. You forget these things. Everybody is in my storage defense force.
Everybody is in your storage defense
It's a party.
It is a party.
Look at see right there. Little 5-star lupinus, stolen runes. Not. You know, I skilled them up a little bit. I must have cared at one point to use this.
See, at one point, it was a good time.
Clearly, I never cared about the fire one. So sad. But Iris is my girl. And poor wee little unskilled Lapis. What did she ever do to deserve such treatment?
Who we shouting out this week, buddy?
Oh, I mean, I will definitely shout out Co-opt and everybody else who came and hang out in the stream today. Really appreciate you all. Of course, I'll shout out Come To Us for knowing how to give us vast rewards for events, but make us work for them by clicking a button in a events page.
Anyway, I want to give, definitely E-dubs. Definitely want to shout out you. Thank you for the links. Really appreciate it. Really want to appreciate.
Yeah, that was a great video.
Yes, and we definitely are going to talk about that. I'm
definitely going to build that
next week, so you can help me build. Because I saw some very, very cool teams, and of course, we'll post that on the link to the description of this show, and on our YouTube. Okay. Anyway, I just want to give another huge shout out to Jacob Dwinzel he's programming Midnight Fight Express again. Yeah, and I keep talking about this game, but like just this whole debacle with MiHoYo and this giant billion-dollar company, it just makes me appreciate indie gamers. And I can't wait for some games to come out of this guy, Lightstar 777, when he's done with his, chorus. So I can't wait to see what he cooks up. But definitely want to shout out, the dev team, the dev team of one behind Midnight Fight Express. Looks like it's gonna be awesome. And if you're an indie gamer or if you have an idea for a game, yo, do it, create it. I'll play it. I like to play games, and I've been playing games since forever. You know what I mean?
Does that mean you play Stardew Valley?
I do not
Love
play
Stardew Valley.
I will check out Stardew Valley on your.
That was
what one person
he developed it by himself. Yep, Eric Baroni.
It's awesome.
And he taught himself how to do the music, the art, the programming, and the design.
Impressive. So if you have a passion for gaming and you want to create your own, it's entirely possible. Hopefully this reaches the ears of some awesome new indie game developer. So games don't have to be controlled by these gigantic companies. You can definitely kickstart and
just remember, if your game becomes successful, give your players some event prizes. Sorry.
I love it. Yes. Yeah. Actually, why
just
not?
saying, if I ever develop a game
that gets successful,
I can guarantee you're just getting your rewards. Yeah. And I won't make them expire. That's like my 2 promises. Like, your rewards will just be that. Rewards without requirements. It's not like a conditional love. See, that's it. It's conditional love. They're setting conditions on whether they love us or not. It's like, we love you, but you need to do something for us first.
Run around in our game. So that really wraps it up for this particular episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. New episodes every Saturday. We stream at around 8 p.m. EST on Twitch, Lightstar777 Gaming, and on our YouTube channel.
I need you to look at what happened again.
Did you get a
the same slot again?
Yo, they're listening. Comtuous is listening to giving you
come to us.
Absolutely flat runes twice during the show.
Pictures.
They've been legend
post
flat.
About this hashtag why.
Yo, legend. They're legendary flat. Anyway, new episode Saturday for the podcast. We stream on Wednesdays. mrgtsw on YouTube. Lightstar777 Gaming on Twitch. At Rancher's Guide on the Twitter, of course. mrgtsw on Instagram. mrgtsw on Reddit. mrgtsw at gmail.com is the email. Shout out, leave us stuff, give us... Oh, in our Discord, of course, Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe, where we talk some No Man's Sky, some Elite Dangerous, pardon me, some Summoner's War, of course, some Genshin Impact.
Summon.
Let's hope Genshin Impact is still around. After all, I'm sure they will be. They'll be fine. They're $1 billion, ginormous giant. But yeah, that really wraps it up for me. I was so happy to get all this off my chest. Now I feel a lot better, and yeah, I just feel good now. Good.
You have a warm, fuzzy feeling.
I really
inside.
do.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and plus, because of Lightstar,
heartburn.
Rocking
you better
my
take some
my 30-year anniversary Gundam shirt because Lightstar loves Gundam, as do I, obviously. But anyway, that's it for me, the Aztec Olmec, the Lightstar 777. Everyone have a great week. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
Peace and long life. Yeah, now we're talking. Hand dancing.